welcome, welcome. I'm Joey Wallen from S'more Games. We're going to do a little preview of Matsuri Nights. If you do like this game and other games, remember we do have Azure Arena and Monster Farm. All of our games are meant to basically be played with family and friends, include a wide group of people, but let's go ahead and jump into this one. So I want you to think about maybe you're back in Japan. It's festival time. That's what Matsuri actually means, is festival in Japanese. You're with your family and your friends, and guess what? You're playing a little competition. You're going to see who can get their set of souvenirs first. All right? So let's take a look at this game. Let's see what we got. We got some interesting pieces here. You can see things kind of really sparkle. They turn out fairly good. We got some gems that keep track of score. This game is meant to be played in rounds, so there's a lot of redemption. So if you lose a round, don't worry. Just play again. And also, even if you're not first, if you're playing round-based, if you're first, you get 3 gems. If you're second, you get 2. If you're third, you get 1 gem. After that, you just stop play on the round. But yeah, it gets really interesting. You get a little bit of a meta game in there. So and usually you play 3 rounds if you do round-based. But you can do a one-shot, in which case the game would just take 5 minutes. You got your nice set of cards. Let's go ahead and take a look at these cards. You can see you got some nice artwork here. I'm going to make it nice and steady for you. See, right there, we got a brown dango. We got some good Matsuri food. We got ourselves a green fan. All right, there's a good souvenir for someone. Got ourselves a nice red drum. Got like little taiko drums, kind of cool looking from Japan. We got another one. Oh, you'll see right here. This is actually another taiko drum. And what you're going to notice with these souvenirs as I kind of go through them, I'm not going through all of them, of course, but you're going to see you got some nice artwork here. But there's going to be 7 colors and 7 different types of souvenirs. So here you got lanterns. We got a nice purple kite. So you got some nice red. So the artwork's really good. It's really clear, crystal artwork. So let's go ahead and set up what a game looks like. It's really quick and easy to set up. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this up. And all you're going to do to start this game is first you're going to deal out a temple card, okay? The temple card goes down. Oh, actually it's the brown dango. There we go. Maybe I should have shuffled some more. Brown dango, this is the temple card. So what this serves as is a 5th card to complete people's sets. So if you're going for brown or dongos now, you only need 4 of those because this can be your 5th. This is a community card. No one takes it. After that, you deal out the river. So you can see we got river card 1. We got river card 2 coming in. River card 3. The max cards there can ever be in the river are 3. If there for some reason people need a discard to the river, like for example, let's say someone discarded this blue card. You have to discard a card. It's going to shift the river down. So that way you kind of have things that flow. So you have some time to pick things up. If they go into the river, they have to kind of flow down. However, out here, if it ever goes to the 4th, that goes to the ocean. It's face down. It's gone. Okay, it only comes back in the game if you end up having to shuffle up cards. That's it. So as you go through the game, you want to keep track of what's in play, what's changing, what are people trying to get for. As far as players, you're going to do 3 face down to start out players' hands. Okay? And then on players' turns, they have a couple different actions they can do. Let's go through the actions. First thing is they can see this deck right here. They can draw a card from this deck. I'm just going to take a couple actions in a row. So right there, I drew a card from that deck. At which point, if I draw this card, I could put it up here in the front, or I could put it up here in the back, and people might not ever know that I had a purple lantern. However, if you do replace anything in your back, you are going to have to discard if there was a card already in that spot. So remember, it's an open spot. You have 6 spots total. 3 in the back that are protected and hidden, 3 in the front that are open. As you fill things up, if there's nothing there, it just goes in. But if there was a card, then you'd have to discard it into the river. So the max you can ever have is 6 cards. 1, 2, 3 in front that are face up. 1, 2, 3 in back that are face down. All right, let's go ahead and do another action. Another action I could do is I could take from the river. So for example, if I took this blue, it would go just like that. That's it. And if it went right here in an open spot, I don't have to put anything back in the river. However, if I took from the river, instead of going here, if I took it to the back, it would go face down, and then I'd be forced to discard back to the river. So just remember, if there's nothing there, feel free to fill them up. If things are there, they have to go back in there. Let's go ahead and just kind of fast forward a little bit. Let's say we're kind of full up on cards here. There we go. Let's say we're kind of further into the game. This is the max you can have. And at any point, if you have 5 of one color or 5 of one item, you win, okay? And so always make sure to keep track of what you have. You yell Matsuri if you have it. If not, you keep going with your different actions. The actions I've shown you so far is drawing. You can do the river. The other action you can do, let's say we're playing the game and I notice someone needs my yellow right here, I can do a swap as an action. Put one back, swap like that. Maybe I wouldn't want to swap with the yellow. Maybe I'd swap with this blue mask, for example. You can swap any one of your cards out with a card in the back. So kind of nice if you can see people are going for stuff. The other thing, the last action you can do, and this is why it's important to get the difference between your ones in the front and the back. In the back are protected, but if I see someone got the card I want, and it's one of their front cards, their front three, I could give them 2 of my cards. And they could be from the back, they can be from the front, they can be from a combination. I have to give them 2 cards total, and then I'd be able to take a card from them that they have showing that's in the front. And that's it. Those are your 4 actions. You got draw, river, swap, trade. And you give someone 2 cards, and you can take any card. It's a forced trade, and you take one of their 3 open cards. That's it. And you keep playing the game. It's really quick. It's really fast. There's a little bit of memorization there. There's a little bit of strategy. If you play 2-player, it gets really tactical versus you're going to be more offensive, more defensive. The round-based is really fun to play because people are like, oh, is this so-and-so won, so I'm going to give up. It's like, no, there's still points to be had. You just keep going. But overall, it's a great game. If you're looking for a game that takes about 10, 15 minutes, this is it. This is Matsuri Nights. Yeah, we invite you to come play, have a good time with it. If you ever have questions, let us know. Leave some comments on the video. If there's anything you need, we're here for you. Everyone take care. This is Joey Wallen and S'more signing off.